And so, with only time passing us by, we were getting close to midnight. It was then that Space Marines came and...
おい、ティナが動いたぞ。
Oh, 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 oh!
え、あ、ユウマくん、起きたよ。ティナちゃんが目を開けた。
And she ain't ever sleeping again. I'll guarantee that. Tina! Hearing Senpai's words, I peer at Tina's face in a fluster.
もう朝やか。
Oh, Tina, it's way past morning. You dummy, it's long since nighttime.
そうですか。寝すぎました。ぼんやりします。
Man, just how much sleep do you need until you've had enough, stupid? There's supposed to be more. Something else I wanted to say, and yet...
ごめんなさいです。
You really are just hopeless. It's almost unbelievable how happy this extremely normal, usual conversation makes me.
起きて、着替えないと。
With her eyes still drowsy, Tina tries to leave the bed. Hey, you don't need to push yourself. Mid-sentence, I couldn't decide whether I should make her stay in bed or not. No, we getting her out.
ユウマくん、好きにさせてあげて。
Okay. I've been waiting for her to wake up this whole time. I suppose if it's already hopeless anyway, the right thing to do is to at least let Tina do what she wants.
アンさんもいるんですね。うん。着替え手伝ってあげるね。
She's like, I'm not a child. I can change all I want.
一人でできます。たまには素直に甘えてほしいな。ダメ？仕方がないですね。ほら、ユウマくんとコタちゃんはあっち向いてて。女の子の着替えをジロジロ見ちゃダメ。
But I've seen her naked. I'm pretty sure Kotaro has as well. Yeah.
ガキの着替えなんぞに興味はねえよ。
I assume he's seen her because he doesn't give a fuck about her body because he's only interested in big tits.
お待たせしました。
As I turn around in response to that, Tina, wearing her usual dress, stands there while Senpai supports her by the shoulders.
ユウマくんのところに行く？はい。
Senpai gently lets go of her. After that, Tina staggers towards me. Hey, are you okay? Unable to bear just watching, her totter dangerously, I stretch out my hand towards her then. I saw her transparency. This is bad. Tina?
どうしました？
Your body is translucent.
これは。
Okay. Well, disaster averted for now. The moment I think I just saw her, I think I just saw her body glow. White wings appear at the same time. The translucency disappears.
これで大丈夫です。ティナちゃん。
We are gonna... Tina?
大丈夫じゃねえだろ。バカが。
Tara's saying what I'm saying.
何のこと？
お前、今ので最後の力を使い切っただろ。
バレバレ？
You act like we're stupid, Tina. You literally slept for like 5,000 days.
当たり前だ。
And the implication of that is...
もう、お前のその命には時間がない。
うん。知ってるよ。
You're really gonna do this to me, game?
どうするつもりだ？
どうって言われても。
Damn it. Don't just thrust reality before me when I don't want to look it in the eye.
ねえティナちゃん、何かやりたいことはある？
Senpai didn't specifically use the words final wish because, but at this point everyone present knew that this was what her question entailed.
やりたいこと。
Doesn't matter what, just go ahead and say it. Come on. As I prompt her, she nods firmly in response and looks up at me.
デートしたいです。ユーマさんと。
But, you're like gonna disappear mid-date and it's gonna be real depressing. That's a bit difficult to realize. At this time, taking a stroll in the neighborhood is like literally the only thing we could do, you know?
はい、それでいいです。ユーマさんと手をつないで歩けるなら。
I throw a glimpse toward Senpai and Kataru.
夜のデート素敵だと思うよ。
二人で行ってこい。俺たちはここにいるから。
So let's go then, Tina.
はい。
Tina, why?
あのさティナちゃん。はい。ね。
Senpai's trying to say something. Probably words of farewell. However, she swallows her next words and instead says,
いってらっしゃい。楽しんできてね。
In the end, while somehow barely managing to muster a smile, she saw us off. As Tina and I stroll hand in hand, after musing over it and over and over and over in my mind, I decided to ask her, after all. Say, Tina.
はい。
Why didn't you consume the memories?
それは。
She gazes at me with a mixture of sorrow and remorse.
ユーマさん、怒ってます？
Well, considering I'm losing my lover and, everything, kind of. And more upset than anything else. More disappointed, you know? Yeah.
ごめんなさい。
Could you at least tell why while we're still able to talk like this?
ユーマさん。
Oh, you know he's holding in all his tears. After a short pause where she seemed to search for the right words, she gingerly begins to speak.
忘れたくなかったんです。
You mean Kaharu-san?
はい。記憶を使ったら、それは消えてしまいます。
Is that so? Tina nods. Judging by her use of the term eat, that actually should be rather obvious if you think about it.
それで迷っていたら。
Next thing you knew, it was already too late, you mean?
はい。
Having heard that, I can feel neither their disbelief nor be angry with her anymore. You're such an idiot. How could you be that much of a dunce?
そうですね。
But I see her as a really kind girl. A girl who is simply too kind for her own good.
ですね、ユーマさん。
What is it?
私、恋が分かったような気がするんです。
Well, at least that came out of our relationship. She suddenly says so. Mind letting me in on that as well?
いとこさんが何を思っていたのか。たくさんの気持ちの中で一番大切なのはどれなのか。ずっと考えていました。
And
誰 かに覚えていてほしい。この気持ちが恋なんだと思います。
While she says so in a low voice, she softly puts her hand on her own chest.
もちろんいとこさんが覚えていてほしいのはソウさんにでした。
You mean the wish to remain in the heart of the person you love?
はい、それがいなくなったあの人の一番の願いです。
Well, we don't have to worry about that. Being remembered by someone is most likely akin to proof that you lived.
でもソウさんだけじゃなくて他の人にも覚えていてほしいんです。
Tina has taken it on her memories. With that, she became the person who knows more than anyone else.
だからごめんなさい。私はいとこさんのこと忘れたくないです。
Dummy, there's no reason for you to go that far. Lecturing her at this point is literally meaningless. Nevertheless, I just had to say it.
私は恋の妖精ですから。 終わってしまった恋も叶えてあげたいです。
I don't know whether love can really be described like that. But, I think Tina simply couldn't overlook the proof that someone lived. The outcry of a person's soul. Man, it's just like Senpai said.
アンさんが何ですか？
She said that you aren't cut out to be a soul reaper. She's simply too kind for this kind of work.
そうですね。ごめんなさい。
Basically, you were born to just, well, disappear. I think that was an apology in regard to the fact that she won't be able to remain by my side.
ユーマさん、ですね。私もユーマさんに恋をしています。
Right.
だから時々でいいですから、私のこと思い出してくれたら嬉しいです。
Is that your wish?
はい。ダメですか？
How egotistic can you be? Don't you think the right thing to do in this situation would be to imitate all those movies out there and tell me to forget about you?
わがまま言ってごめんなさい。でも嫌です。
You don't have to apologize. I can't possibly forget about you either way.
ユーマさん。
I also truly love you. Even if I wanted to forget you, I wouldn't be able to. There's no need for another person or reason except that. Most likely, I'm going to keep fulfilling her wish for the rest of my life.
ありがとうございます。
Oh.
ユーマさん。
Well, I think it's time to go. She directs a gentle smile at me. Then I begin to notice. Your body's turning translucent again.
もう戻らないです。
I guess this means that the time for our final farewell is drawing near.
もう一つだけわがまま言っていいですか？
Of course. It doesn't matter what. Just hurry. As I urge her on, she softly closes her eyes.
キスしたいです。
And mid-kiss, she's gonna disappear.
これが最後のわがままですから。
Okay. At this point, just holding back my tears is already taking all my strength. Oh, yep.
ユーマさん。
Yep. She's gonna disappear. I draw her into my arms and gently kiss her.
もっと
Sure. Silently, we keep overlapping our lips.
ユーマさん好き大好きでした。
Gradually, the warmth I feel from her lips and from where I'm touching her dissipates. The extremely tiny existence in my arms itself becomes increasingly fuzzy and flimsy. Tina, is this what it means to disappear? I have no idea what I should do anymore.
お別れみたいです。
Wait, I'm begging you.
最後までこのままでいてくれますか？
Of course. Forever and ever. But this is a wish that will not come true.
ユーマさん、
What is it?
ユーマさんにとって恋っていいものでしたか？
What about you?
そうですね。では一緒に言いましょうか。
Okay. Got it. We both breathe in slightly and at the same time voice our conclusions.
恋なんてするもんじゃない
Falling in love isn't something one should do.
ですよね。
Yeah. Love's the worst. It doesn't go the way all you want it at all, and the more you fall in love with each other, ultimately more pain awaits you.
わがまま言って押し付けてばかりで
Which turns out to be extremely egotistic at times and happens to cause the other grief.
だけどユーマさん
Yeah. I definitely won't forget. I will never regret falling in love with you. That alone, I can tell for sure.
はい私もユーマさんを好きになって幸せでした
I'm glad that I was blessed with meeting her. This happiness doesn't lose out to the sorrow of farewell. That's why I should part with her with a smile on my face rather than tears. I love you, Tina. Thank you for falling in love with me.
はいありがとうございますユーマさん私も大好きです
Oh, Jesus. Like, there was no, like, fucking, like, slowly fade out into existence. It was just instant. Bruh. Then abruptly, Tina suddenly disappears. Tina? There is no reply. Everything is fuzzy, as if I was in a dream. You aren't here anymore? There are no miracles that occur through the power of love. Just like that, I'm all too suddenly left standing there all alone. This is reality. Falling in love really isn't something one should do. If you never fall in love with anyone, you'll be spared from crying this much. The more you love someone, the more grief it will cost to part with that person. And the greater the hole will be that is ripped into your own heart. But this should be for the best. This way, Tina, who was supposed to live for eternity, was spared from having to taste how it'd feel to be the one left behind. This awfully painful, lonely feeling I'm experiencing right now. Still, I let my streaming tears freely run as I look up at the cherry trees. The cherry blossoms that were in full bloom at the time we met have fallen without a single remaining petal, and instead lush green covers the trees. Trees. as if to symbolize how I will be walking on despite the end of a dreamlike period of time. I was truly happy. That's why Tina didn't tell me she wanted me to cry for her. That's why I stubbornly put a smile on my face instead. A hopelessly stiff, forced smile. I'm sorry, I'll just need a bit more time. For the time being, I want you to let me off for a short while. I'm sure someday I'll be able to recall your face with a natural smile on my face and say that I'm glad I fell in love with you. After all, that is exactly the form of love Tina desired. Oh, I told you. I fucking told you it's gonna end not happy. I mean, we got the epilogue, but I I don't think you could bring Soul Reaper back. I mean, who knows? I don't know. I was crying. You can tell. I always cry. Because, you know, and when something's like really emotional, for me at least, I just kind of have it. Like, I'm like, like I just feel it, and I just start crying. Like, that's just what I am, what I do. I'm an emotional man. Not like bad kind of emotional. Don't judge me. Oh. I like this route other than the whole lolicon cancer comments that were in the chat. The chat? What is this, Twitch? The comments? But other than that, you know, I liked it. Tina was an idiot like, I get why she did it, but still, I mean, she had her own way of thinking. I shouldn't be calling her stupid for it. Even though Yuma himself was calling her stupid the whole time. I'd say this one is actually probably like right under Anne's in terms of like story and favoritism, you know, because at this point Anne is still my favorite route, not necessarily my favorite character. But you gotta appreciate a good route, you know. It's something that happened, and I'm sad. It has to give us something where like we'll look up at the sky and we'll see like Tina's face or something just smiling stupidly. It has to give us something like that, because you can't just end it on a bad note, like a really sad note like that, right? You gotta end it on a still sad but somewhat happy note. I don't know. And that's what I would do. I would just leave it at a really sad note, and you'd expect like an epilogue or something, but there wouldn't be. You'd just be like fucked. Well, I mean, at least we're gonna be doing Konami's route next. Now, see, the reason I didn't do this route last, like I should have, is because I wanted to do it after Anne's route, but everyone was like, wanted Yuri, so I was like, okay, I'll do Yuri. And then at the time I was like, after Yuri's route, I was like, you know what? I want to do Mio's for my own sanity. And then, we kind of like, it's like we just skipped or put it on hold for a little bit, and that's why I went back and did it now. Kind of do things when I want, not in whatever specific order I'm supposed to do them. So, you know. That's just how I am. I'm free spirit. What do you want? What do you want from me? Oh, the epilogue's coming, guys. It's coming. you probably even skipped this part. You know, you probably did that thing where you go into the video and just whoop skip it. Because you don't want to hear me talking while Lovely singing in the background, right? I mean, I wouldn't want to hear me talk. I don't like my voice. My voice sucks, man. It's no, Jesus. I wish I read. Oh God. Is that a new? That's a new Tina picture. What is she doing? Is she like looking all happy and hiving? Oh no, there she goes. Still trying to get the tears and the sadness out of my face, mouth, and brains. I gotta say though, this is probably one of my favorite visual novels of this year, to be honest with you. It technically didn't come out this year, like, because you know it's a localized from Japan, so it came out a couple years ago, but technically the English version came out this year. So yeah, see, 2014. So, you know, give me an epilogue, please. Give me an epilogue, or are you not going to? Oh, okay, you totally give me.
お姉ちゃん、
Oh,
あのね、
oh,
あのね、
oh.
私、恋をしたんだよ。うん。とってもいいものだった。お姉ちゃんの言った通りだね。幸せだなって生まれてきてよかったって思えた。でも好きな人を泣かせちゃった。悲しい気持ち残してきちゃった。どうすればいいのかな。ここから見ているの？幸せになってねって見ているの？やだよ。他の人と幸せになるなんて悲しい。ごめんなさい。悪い子で。
You know he's not gonna find another person to love ever again.
でもね、知ってる？この気持ちが恋だったの。だからできないよ。でもどうしよう。好きな人にしてあげられることないのかな。
I mean, I don't think so. You're like a spirit or something now.
お姉ちゃん？お姉ちゃんに任せてってどういう？
Is Rena in the shadow realm, spiritual realms, gonna be doing some crazy bullshit? Oh, she's gonna be doing some crazy bullshit. So I look up the sky. The seasons go by, and once again, spring has descended upon us. A season of new encounters and new farewells. Well, to be more precise, I guess I should say it's a season that first of all brings us farewells.
お見送りありがとね。
Oh, don't mention it. In fact, I should apologize for having you come after you already graduated.
ううん、気にしないで。何か聞きたいことがあったらまたいつでも呼んでくれていいよ。
Thanks.
でもこの制服を着るのは今日でおしまいかな。
This spring, Junpo Senpai graduated from our school. It's already spring break now, but since I'm the new president, she has been coming over to check on me and teach me things for a while. I figured she'd make us president if that point ever came. Because, fuck Suo being the vice president, right? But her mentorship is scheduled to end today. Whoa! It'll feel lonely without you around.
別れを惜しんでもらえるなんて嬉しいな。
That's only natural.
ユウマくん、割と素直になってきたよね。
Yeah, maybe you're right. The year I've spent in the student council most likely changed me little by little, but this is exactly why this imminent another farewell makes me feel so melancholic. I kind of had to ask myself whether life is a never-ending serial of farewells.
別に私とは今生の別れってわけでもないでしょ。
Yeah, she's here. Well, that's true, but still, we won't be seeing each other almost every day like before. The distance between us is definitely gonna grow. You graduated, and next year it'll be our turn to graduate. We'll all probably go our separate ways and pursue our dreams and goals.
だけど、離れた先で私たちには新しい出会いが待っているよ。特にユウマくんなんて新学期になれば新しい後輩たちにモテモテでしょ。
Oh, don't you know it? I don't really need anyone to be all over me.
そっか、ちょっと安心しちゃった。
Relief? What's that supposed to mean?
とにかくお別れもあるけどさ、この世界にはね、出会いも再会もあるんだよ。
Reunions, you say? And okay. I started to slightly feel as if something was off here. She fucking knows something. First, I thought she was trying to be considerate of me, but somehow she's in a strangely good mood. Sure, it's her we're talking about here, but you'd still expect her to be sad-ish, given the present situation.
ねえ、ユウマくん。
Well, what is it?
死んじゃったら、それはお別れなのかな。
Huh? I find myself flabbergasted at that question.
人が死んだら、死神に魂を運ばれ、生まれ変わる。
I mean, technically, if you put it that way, like in the context of the story, death isn't the final farewell. We basically just recycle souls. Right.
じゃあ、死神が死んだ時は、その魂はどこに行くのかな。
That's a good question. I hope you actually answer that. No idea. How am I supposed to know?
私たちは不思議な存在なんだから、案外神様にでもなって奇跡とか起こせるかもしれないね。
Okay, now you're just bullshitting me, Ann. Come on. What is she talking about? But her gentle smile leads me to anticipate something that makes my heart dance.
あのね、コタちゃんから伝言があるんだ。あの子は鼻が利くからね。
From Kataru? She directly gazes at me and says,
行ってみるといいよ。すべての始まりの場所へ。
Okay, hustle our sweet little ass over there. A whole year went by. In this season, light pink blossoms are once again in full bloom. Hello? Where it all began? That must be referring to the place where I was granted my second life when I was a kid. Not the Second Life video game, because, oh boy. I've dashed to this place where something had begun and something else had also ended in full speed. That's right. It can only be here. Senpai's cryptic words. In order to ascertain their meaning, I survey the area. Oh, she's up in those trees. And what enters my vision is a girl standing there with her back toward me. Or not. Hey, Could it be? As I call out to her, the girl slowly turns around. Oh! Oh!
ただいまです、ユーマさん。
But how? How? Tina, is that really you?
はい、ティナです。恋の妖精です。
You think she was reborn as a love fairy? But, but, but how?
ですね、話せば長くなるんですが。
So I don't just tell me.
ある人が言ってくれたんです。もうちょっとこっちに行ってもいいよって。
It wasn't long at all. Plus, I can't make any sense of it. A really hopelessly bad explanation. But that doesn't matter at all. Tina. Welcome back, Tina.
はい、恥ずかしながら帰ってきました。
I sense my cheeks slowly loosen up. While I'm wearing what is probably the most brilliant, natural smile to date, she speaks to me.
ユーマさん、お願いがあるんですが。
Just don't, oh, you're gonna have to reap souls again if you're actually a soul reaper now and not actually a love fairy. So, she asks me extremely happily, what is it? Go ahead.
ですね、
And then, just a little shyly, she asks me the same question she did a long time ago.
恋をしませんか？
My answer to that question was already in stone. Damn. Well, okay, we ended happily. But I have questions. I have all the questions in the world right now. Still cried though. Oh, well, next time. Oh my god, you guys are gonna see all this. Next time. Well, all these saves. Fucking told you. You know when I tell you guys when you see an episode? Here it is. When you see an episode, that's literally where I left off, and I'm kind of playing it with you guys. Yeah, this is all true. It explains my 8 pages of saves. Cause I'll literally play and then stop, you know, because I like to just play it with you guys, and it's all nice and fun, and even though I'm sad and right now, but I'm happy again. Even Tina. So anyway, we'll be doing Konami's route last. Don't ask me questions. Don't ask me why. I just, you know, I do what I want, and you can't take that away from me. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed Tina's route. I liked it. Still have questions about what happened, how she was actually able to come back. Really only the thing we got was Rena did something in the Shadow Realm, and is Tina a Soul Reaper again? Because if she is, then that problem's gonna happen again because she won't want to give up the memories. Or was she reborn as either just a normal girl? That might have been it. Might have been, because we found her not as with her Soul Reaper stuff on, or if she was born as a love fairy. I don't fucking know. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time in Konami's route, which will be starting fairly shortly. So stay tuned for that, I guess.